Trump isn't going to get removed from office.
People keep trying to break through inauguration security to probably assassinate Biden.
I've never been so terrified to be Black in America in my entire life. A video I spent 90 minutes filming, 2 days editing, and 2 days rendering just broke and took my will to live with it. So today we're going to play a game on my phone because that's what I have the mental and emotional bandwidth to handle. Yay! I don't know if I've ever introduced myself, but I guess this is my introduction. My name's Dessa. Welcome back to my channel. As mentioned in the intro, I had filmed an entirely different video to put out several days ago. I wanted to put it out like 3 or 4 days ago, but the universe decided not. No video of that kind for us, I guess, as a unit. I don't get to put it out. You don't get to see it. What a horrible last tragedy. So moving on, in the spirit of surviving, I suppose, since the world and America, it's very stressful. I'm stressed out. I don't really feel like talking about anything in current events. So today we're going to play a game that my friend told me about, said I should do it on my YouTube channel, and I said thank you for the free idea and content. And immediately downloaded it and haven't looked at it since. It's called Democratic Socialism Simulator. So yes, it's called Democratic Socialism Simulator. They said essentially you just try to run a democratic socialist society without messing it up. And I thought, hey, maybe I can do that. This is not my area of expertise. I'm just gonna enjoy myself, or attempt to. I mean, it's not gonna be playing chess with my chess coach. I will explain that another day. But I suppose it'll be a decent way to pass the time. So why not just do it for the... I was about to say do it for the lulz, but no. I have not so much as opened this app. I don't know anything about what the game's going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I hope it's a good game because otherwise I'm wasting my time on a video that's not going to get released again. If you're wondering why I'm wearing these, it's because when the world gets stressful, I accessorize. Tap to start. Let's start. Let's go. Would you like to take a quick tutorial? Yeah, I should do a tutorial. Usually I skip these, but okay, great. So this machine simulates the challenges that a socialist or social democratic government might face in the USA. Oh, it's USA specific. That's interesting because that's always the big outcrying against anything that's like marginally like dips in the realms of possibly being socialism is it'll never work in the United States of America because everything else working so great. Okay, yes, little elf dude. Why is it dear elf? I struggle. You play as the President of the United States. Sweet. Go on. This machine will offer you semi-random proposals with 2 choices. Oh my god, this is why I skip tutorials. Oh, we're diving right into the controversy. Lovely. So let's see. So people who aren't racist, good to know. People that are racist. Wow, this is very realistic. They really don't like Black people. This might be hitting too close to home. I'm a little traumatized about everything. Okay, I feel like I should set a goal for my first playthrough. My first goal is I would like to be reelected. You usually lose at least 1 chamber of the House in midterms, so I'm not going to take it personally if I lose a mid. Even though that's kind of the point that you're supposed to, that's like a message to the voters. I'm just gonna ignore that message. We don't have to worry about that. What's my other goal? I would like to decrease greenhouse emissions by 50% for my first playthrough, and I would like to increase the power of the people by 50%. We're going 50-50 for those. That's my goal. Hopefully I don't get thrown out on my ass. So apparently we don't do that to presidents even when they break the Constitution. But you know, whatever. Moving on. I'm ready. This is my first day as president. Thank you.
Thank you. Have you chosen a theme for your inauguration speech? We're gonna go hope. People love hope. Hope is a great theme because people can project onto it. That's both the benefit and the problem that Obama had. I wasn't planning to be like educational here, but I guess we're gonna talk about it. Is that because his first campaign promise was we're gonna hope and we're gonna change the future, you were able to project what that looked like for you onto him, and then that in turn turned into people being very disappointed when he did not fulfill their exact vision of what hope looked like. There's some detriments. I don't even know if the people who made this put this much thought into it, but there's some detriments to choosing your theme as hope. But political revolution freaks people out, as we've seen. So we're gonna go with hope. Oh, everyone likes that. Okay, okay. How would you like your inauguration ceremony to be? We gotta be humble. Nobody likes the president spending a whole bunch of money on themselves. Yeah, see? Oh, some people are coming closer with lavish. We're gonna walk the walk. I'm a virtual voter. My top priorities are containing immigration, nationalism, and white supremacy. Oh, we're not gonna worry about this guy. This guy is racist. This guy is storming the Capitol building. Student debt impacts the economy. People don't buy houses, like me, because we're in student debt. People don't get cars. So, I'm gonna second that. Yeah, everyone likes it. We're gonna cancel the debt. Is still dominated by old conservatives and one really young one. Should we reform it? Yeah, we're gonna save that because I feel like you don't want to do that right when you get into office. It's gonna freak people out. So let's save that. Although in real life, as long as not my head on the line, I think we should do something about the Supreme Court. That's a topic for another video. We're not gonna stay. We're gonna move on. Okay, moving on. It's time to renew funding for the development of the F-35 combat craft, almost stealth 5th generation. Yeah, why do we need it? Mostly done. We've had some engines catching fire, but mostly done. I'm sorry. Excuse me? I mean, if the engines are okay, so if we stop the program, is that just money down the drain? We're gonna go ahead and finish it. What? So it says motion to invest in historically black colleges and universities, and the wait, aren't we animals? I'm like, excuse me? I know I'm a little sensitive, but black people being compared to animals, that's never been a problem before. I second that. Reverse racism doesn't exist. We're not diving into that. If you disagree, you're wrong. Moving on. We are officially in deficit. It means that spending exceeds revenues. It makes me quite... We're always in a deficit. Always. We always are. Let's be Republican. Will you push for Medicare for all? So here's the thing. I'm pretty popular right now. I personally would like Medicare for all. We have some time till midterm. So here's my plan. I'm going to spend, and then when we get halfway to the midterms, I'm going to start being a little more conservative on the monies. The government covers all the bills. See, they're already concerned about the deficit, so I'm going to say no, that's too radical. You could introduce an affordable, yeah, let's do that. It made some people mad. Okay, a compassion, we have nothing to fear from the new pork times. Yeah, done. Legalize pot. Pot's legal where I live and it's great. You also gotta get people with, yep, let's do it. Wait, you also gotta invest all the new revenues. Oh yeah, legalizing weed means we can tax it. That's why the deficit went down. Wait, I should do voices. So, civil rights leader says, wait, you also gotta invest in all the new revenues into communities over by the war on drugs. Duh. We need to fund it more. Yeah, see, so the IRS tends to go after poor people more for audits because that's what they have the money to do. Because you go after a rich person and you're just like tied up in a whole bunch of stuff. I don't love the IRS. What if we taxed capital gains from stocks at the same rate as income? Yes, hit them hard. Reagan. Bye. We are in a deficit. Only Republicans are allowed to blow big bowls in the budget. We're the responsible ones. So, common misconception, because Republicans are better at branding than Democrats are, there's the belief that the Republicans, because they're conservatives, they handle the budget better, there's less deficit. But actually, if we look historically, Republican presidents, largely because they're big friends with rich people, they lower taxes on the rich, which then means that we have a bigger deficit because they also spend really high on military, even if we don't need it at the time. And then Democrats come in and they have to clean up the mess, but it takes time for the words thoughts. This is a lot more thinking than I thought it was going to do. It takes time for a deficit to like decrease again. And so by the time the Democrat president is leaving, the deficit's going better. And then the Republican comes in and he gets to take credit for it for his first 2 years. Trump. And the Democrat gets blasted. Democracy is cool. Let's make, yes! Election day should be a holiday. Are people not liking me? See, these people really like me. So you're a white supremacist. I don't care. I haven't decreased greenhouse emissions at all. We nationalize the railroads and build a regional high-speed network. There are just so many countries doing everything better than us, and the only reason we haven't changed is because we've all bought into the propaganda that America's the best country on earth when really it isn't, and we're going to not be serious again. Let's go full... Oh, my voices! I forgot voices. Okay. What does a horse sound like? A transportation advisor. Let's go full Euro on trains. We nationalize the railroads and build a regional high-speed network. Let's go full Euro. A Native American tribe. Native Americans get anything they want from me. Anything they want, they're getting it. I'm never going to say no to the Native Americans because they own this land. This is a bear voice. It's a bear voice. This is so embarrassing. I want to kill myself. We have to reroute that pipeline and pay reparations. Do it. I do like making Wall Street pay. It's gonna make people mad how much Congress... I have a decent, but it'll decrease the deficit. We gotta decrease the deficit. It'll make people mad, but we gotta do it. Let's do it. News... Oh, I need a different voice. That's my polar bear voice. New study by the Friedman Free Market Institute. The financial transaction tax is a tax on your savings. Hey! Newport Times. Rude. Yes, I love carbon taxes. Let's do it. I love how it's like, I'm gonna play this strategically. I'm gonna try and do this like realistically. I actually didn't say that. I take that back. I'd made none of those promises. So I get to do whatever I want because I have no consequences because this is a game. Press secretary. That's a voice of like, that's, oh, I'm wearing a Phantom of the Opera shirt. So that's kind of like, it has nothing to do with the Phantom of the Opera. I guess it's theater. So theater, Wicked, one of my favorite shows ever, has this character whose name, it's Madame something. And she speaks like this. Bad reputation among the elites. Befriend billionaires. Some of them are decent people. Not true. If you have $1 billion, you're exploiting someone somewhere. But I'm halfway to elections. I don't need them bankrolling the Republicans. Are they gonna do it anyways? Let's see. So I'm gonna do some of my reporters would go back, but some of the people that really hate me would come up. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm sorry, socialists. I'll text them later. Don't tell the Republicans. I'm notifying you that the Iraqi government is calling for all foreign troops to leave. They want us out. I don't like the fact that the we stay options is no, we call the shots, because boy, isn't that American... Is it colonialism? It's just America trying to control the world. Do we withdraw? I feel like we should withdraw. Let's see. People really... Oh, people... Yeah, see, I don't like that. I feel like we're gonna withdraw. Would jeopardize our presence in the whole region. ISIS might surge. Okay, so... The best recruitment tool for ISIS is a fact. This is a fact. You can't argue with this. This is a fact. Is the way that America treats the Middle East. They use our policies in the Middle East. They use our Islamophobic policies in the country to recruit. It's just a fact. It's how Al-Qaeda recruited. It's how ISIS recruits. It's how the Taliban recruited. I don't know. Well, yeah, they're still around, right? Yeah, Trump was trying to make friends with them. So... It could jeopardize our whole position in the Middle East, but also I'm trying to transition us to a green economy anyways. We're withdrawing. Haha. Because I'm the commander-in-chief. Immigration advisor. Let's see, what does a peacock sound like? Peacock. Let's provide a swift pathway to citizenship for the millions of undocumented immigrants in America. Yep, let's do it. Question: what did you mean by winning the class war? Classism. Style, fashion. Is this a trick? It's almost midterms. I'm sorry, really progressive people, but I need to keep control of Congress or else I can't do these really progressive policies. I'm lying. Should we keep building the wall on the Mexico border? We are like 13% done. That's a waste of money. Excuse me, Union, that's rude. Your student loan cancellation primarily benefited the middle class. You better have something for workers too. First of all, there are workers with student loans. Mr. Union Leader. Mr. Union Leader. I didn't think I was gonna be as weird as I'm being today. Sometimes being weird is all you have. Immigration advisor. I haven't given him a voice. He looks mean. They look mean, and he's an animal. Are we supposed to be treating them as animals or people? I guess because we have a civil rights. Okay, never mind. We're thinking too hard. This is like Zootopia. I'm in Zootopia. Okay. Your lovey-dovey immigration policies are quite unpopular. Can I help you find the right balance? You can join the team, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to you. Having trouble connecting with Christians? Visit the Pope. He's a crypto leftist after all. Yeah, let's go. I can visit the Pope. I don't have to agree with, say, the Catholic Church's policies on covering up sexual molestation, but I'll visit the Pope. To impress the Pope, you should casually drop a verse from the Bible. Oh no, I'm supposed to know these things. I was raised in a very religious household. Matthew 21. Let's see. Anything in Matthew is about Jesus. Romans, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look up these verses because I don't want to quote a verse to the Pope without knowing how it goes. Let's start with Romans. This is NIV. Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lusts. It's a good thing I looked this up. Even their women exchanged natural sexual relations for unnatural one. In the same way, the men almost abandoned with other. This is one of the verses people use to say that being gay is a sin. As a gay and someone who has read the Bible. No. On to Matthew 21. And Jesus went into the temple of God, and cast out all them that sold and brought in the temple. This is when Jesus flips over the tables. The most hardcore thing Jesus ever did in a temple. Let's deny more public services to immigrants. We'd save taxpayer money and gently nudge them out. You. What's that post-it you have there? Oh, it says close Guantanamo. Okay. So Obama promised to close Guantanamo, and he didn't. Obama's foreign policy was not as bad as Trump's. It's hard to do that, but it was not his biggest skill. And the thing with Guantanamo is people were like, well, what do you do with the people in Guantanamo? Because if you acknowledge that it was wrong to detain these people without like any sort of due process or anything, are you gonna do some reparations? Are you gonna what are you gonna do? But I don't have to deal with the consequences, so I'm gonna close Gitmo. Bye. No. Gitmo is an extra. Hey. That's what I just said. Kidnapped innocent folks, untried bad guys. You don't want to go there. Well, can't we just close Gitmo, put them all through like a due process as part of the closing of Gitmo, and if they're innocent, we let them go with apologies, reparations, and if they're not innocent, we put them in a different jail with due process. I think it'll temporarily, in the short term, it'll cause a lot of problems, but I also think just going, no, we're just going to keep all the potentially innocent people here because we don't want to admit we might have been wrong, it's just bad. It just feels bad to me. It seems like, I don't know, kind of. So I'm gonna close Gitmo. Let's go. Oh, I love that the turtle is the housing advisor because it's kind of... I can't tell the black men in Trump's cabinet apart. Herman Cain is not alive, and Ben Carson is. I don't think I ever heard Herman Cain speak, which means Ben Carson is the one who talks really slow, and he's also the head guy, or he was, or he's going to formerly be the head guy. So, is it time to tackle
the housing crisis.
I don't have a lot of time before midterms. Who's in the back? Okay, you're a white supremacist too. I don't care. I don't care what the white supremacists have to say. I'm not governing for those people. Listen, if your priorities are taking away rights from the rest of the country, I don't care about you. And as the President of the United States, DARPA thanks the administration for the continued support of the... Yeah, what is that? Is that the one where we're trying to make Captain America? Weaponized posthumanism. Unkillable sleepless soldiers. I feel... No. This just feels unethical. Why are we trying to make super soldiers? That feels like a very dangerous slippery slope towards, like, government-sponsored eugenics. I don't know if that's, like, a very strong take. Clearly, I don't pay attention to the super soldier program. It's not in my purview. I'm going to defund it. Oh... They really like that. But as I've said before, I don't care about the white supremacists, so we're going to defund it. At your earliest convenience, here's the draft for the Pentagon budget. Nothing new, only needs a rubber stamp. We're going to examine that. Space Force. Space Force. Space Force. I was not in the mindset to deal with Space Force. Okay. First of all, I did Star Trek cosplay. That was cool. Second of all, I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, we're gonna cut it. What about stopping all deportations for undocumented folks who lived more than 5 years in the USA? What does is that bad? Is that bad in a language that I don't know? Let's do it. We are updating a lot of equipment. We can pass it to police departments for cheap. We're not militarizing the police. Not on my watch, Mr. Bald Eagle. Not until they get reformed. Speaking of, we must further demilitarize police so they don't feel like they are an occupying force in our communities. Yeah, they are. Demilitarize them. Is it Jerry or Gary? Is this like a GIF thing? Gerrymandering, what? The lines where we draw funky lines so that people stay in power. Republicans generally have the advantage there. But I don't like the wording of this question. I don't want to redraw it to, like, necessarily favoritisms. I just want to redraw them so that they, like, make logical sense. I just want some reasonable districts. Is that too much to ask? Yes. I live in America. Never mind. Oh, gerrymandering makes everyone come closer. It's so close to election time. This is a side tangent, but this is why the House of Representative term limits always, like, give me a little... because I do like the fact that they're not in there forever. Like, the Senate, they're in for 6 years. You get a bad senator in there, and it takes forever to get rid of. Like, you get rid of a president earlier than you get rid of a senator, which is a lot. I would prefer if we didn't have super long campaign seasons, because those are a nightmare. But also, when your term is 2 years, I feel like House members spend, like, 1 year doing their job, and then, like... maybe another 3 months doing their jobs, and then 9 months campaigning. Okay, we're gonna gerrymander. Budget item. Nuclear arsenal. No. We don't need more nuclear weapons. We don't. I don't pay a lot of attention to the innovation of nuclear weapons. It's not my thing. It doesn't butter my biscuit. It doesn't make me sing hallelujah to the Lord. But I'm just like, what? Why do you need to modernize? I guess so that they don't go off on accident. I don't like this bald eagle guy. He makes me mad, though. If somebody has to blow up the world, it should be us. The midterm elections are upon us. I think I'm doing good. I have greenhouse emissions down to 75%. That's just in 2 years. I was thinking like 50% in 8, so I'm doing great. Power of the people, I would say that's like 48-ish%. 2 years, I was aiming for 8. Look at me go. The deficit is not in the negatives. I mean, here's the thing. We have to spend a lot of money up front to get a lot of these policies going, but then once we tax the rich... we get a lot of our money back. Where's my tax the rich proposal? Okay. Midterm elections. What we got? I lost seats in Congress. I said I wasn't going to take it personally. So now we're 50-50. Okay. Well, the white supremacists are going to do what the white supremacists are going to do. So they were never going to vote for me. What is a chipmunk? Is this a chipmunk? Even extravagant budget surplus from the bars of all the extra money
Oh, we have a surplus. I've been saving money. Never mind. I really wasn't paying attention to the tutorial, to be honest. Gun nuts hate you. Let's enjoy some recreational shooting. You know, okay, here's the thing. I have held a gun once in my life. I went on vacation with my family. We went up to a ranch. It was really nice. I rode a lot of horses. There was a hot tub, and we went skeet shooting. And I was really good at skeet shooting. So, like, when we say recreational, if we're talking about skeet shooting, I'm down. If we're talking about hunting, I'm not. I don't. You gotta like skin stuff. I'm sure as the president, I don't have to. I feel like actually, if we're doing this for the photo op, I feel like I should have to do it. Can we skeet shoot? Does that count? Oh, the white supremacists like me. Choose your weapon. I just want a skeet shooting rifle. I don't want an AR-15. I don't. What is an AR? I know which one is. I know nothing about guns. My gun knowledge goes automatic rifles, bad. Handguns. I call those all Glocks, except for revolvers, which I know like turn. I don't know what a pistol is. And I don't understand what a semi-automatic is. I know what a sniper rifle is. What is an AR-15? I don't want to Google this. I don't want the white supremacists coming. Whatever. I'll make them like me and then give all the people of color rights. New strategy. My friend, please don't go to the karaoke fundraiser for the Fraternal Office Order of Police. All right. I don't know what an eel should sound like. Voices is swift transition. I swear I'm sober. To renewable energies, we need to create a new agency, a power marketing administration. Let's invest in big solar power plants. We've got plenty of deserts in the States. Well, what if it's cloudy? Yeah, go sun. Let's go sun. Solar power's chill. Rural advisors. You're new. I don't think I've ever said. I don't want to offend anyone from the rural communities because I don't think this is an opinion. This is a fact. Is that the Democrats and people on the left have the habit of talking down to anyone from a rural part of the country, and then I go like, geez, why don't the people at the farms? Why don't they vote for us? Because we talk down to them. I don't talk down to them because y'all talk down to them, and we should stop it. You can suggest policy changes, or you can educate people without making them feel like idiots and without talking down to them. That's all I'm saying. Take a subsidy, farmers. Y'all need it. Take a subsidy. See? Working with rural America. It's possible. It's when you have no consequence. Financial stability oversight council detected an explosive growth of leverage lending and collateralized loan obligations. What does that mean? Mixed lending to leverage companies high risk loans are then repackaged and sold very 2008. I don't like that. 2008 was bad. A good year for the indie music, but also the global financial crisis. Oh no! Oh yes, we can tighten lending standards, but the risk of another financial lesson is real. We're gonna tighten. I want those banks regulated. Honey, coal power plants are the worst. Why do we even keep them alive? I said 50% in 8 years, so I'm getting there. I want to regain some of the House and the Senate for my re-election campaign, which is something that happens depending on turnout. Let's slow phase them out. In fighting alert, a bunch of leftist candidates are challenging our party incumbents. Don't endorse them. Oh no, my camera battery is dying. Okay, I'll endorse them. Since my camera's battery is dying, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the game here. If you guys enjoy this, I'll just keep playing. I will make this into a gameplay series, which actually probably makes editing a lot more sense. We're gonna do that. Make this into a gameplay series for when my head is not working anymore. I'm not gonna pick up this game again until I get my camera out and it has a battery so that I can record. Thank you so much for watching. Please tell me what your favorite animal voice is. I have a favorite. I think it's the chipmunk. I think the chipmunk voice. I think I'm really selling it. Yikes. Stay safe, y'all. Stay healthy. We're really close to inauguration. This actually might come out after inauguration because I'm lazy and also I'm really busy. I have a show that I'm directing, so videos might be a little slow until mid-February. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So if you want to see more of this, please subscribe. If not, thank you for coming by, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.